Hello, my name is Marika Baxter, and I am going to lead us through an embodiment meditation for this is week 3 of Embodied Voice. And the meditation will be for you to have an experience of living inside your body. And then, particularly, we'll come into the neck and throat and see what we find as we attune to our voice. So you can do this seated or lying down, whatever's the most comfortable. You can switch positions midway if you need to. But just take a moment and make yourself as comfortable as you can, as supported and at ease as you can. And if it feels comfortable, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And just taking a few moments to draw yourself back from wherever you've been this morning or the past few days, or if you want to even go back a past month, just drawing all the tendrils of you from wherever you've been, places you've been, people you've been with, so that you're fully present to yourself right now in your room for this practice, so that your energy is in your body and with no one else or in no other place. You can bring your awareness to your breath and just notice your breath. Let yourself experience yourself breathing, the air moving in and out through your nose, and just letting your breath settle so that your inhale and your exhale are about the same length, just so that your breath is smooth and even, so that it feels like a calming breath. Gently bring your attention down to your feet. Feel your feet against the floor, perhaps what the density of the floor beneath your feet feels like. Notice the temperature of your feet. Notice if there's any tension in your feet. And start to make an outline, three-dimensional outline of the perimeter of your feet around the edges, up and down and around each toe, out to the heel, down to the bottoms of your feet and all the way to the tops, so that you've drawn this three-dimensional outline of your feet. And now enter into your feet so that you inhabit them. So that you're not just aware of your feet, but that you're living inside your feet. See if you can get as much contact in your feet as you can. All the way through the internal space of each toe. Back to your heels. Out to the sides and top and bottom. Letting yourself feel that you inhabit the whole internal space of your feet. What does this feel like for you? If you start to notice a particular idea of what your feet should feel like or a concept, of what your feet are. See if you can let that go and just come back to feeling. What does it feel like to live inside your feet? Is one easier to feel than the other? Are some parts easier to access than others? And just noticing. Notice your inhale as you inhabit your feet. Sometimes our inhale can lift us up and away from being that far down in our bodies. So just take a few breaths and see if you can stay in your feet as you breathe, letting the breath pass through the space inside your feet without disturbing it. Maybe even noticing if there's anything that can be let go of in order to stay in your feet as you breathe. And then feel that you're inside your ankles and your lower legs, all the way out to the edges, all the way through to the middle. And feel how the internal space of your ankles and lower legs is continuous with your feet. Feel that you're inside your knees until they feel soft at the edges. And see if you can balance your awareness of the space inside both knees. Sometimes it feels like we toggle back and forth between left and right, right and left. Just noticing here too if there's anything that can be let go of in order to inhabit your knees, both knees at the same time. Feel that you're inside your thighs, from your knees all the way up to your hips. Really feeling that you're living inside the whole volume of your thighs. And we go in part by part, just so we don't leave anything out. You may feel how the internal space of different parts of your bodies just becomes continuous, and that's okay. If you start to feel yourself spontaneously skipping ahead, that's okay. Seeing if you can gently draw yourself back to the region we're in at the moment. So, right now in your thighs, just getting as much contact inside your thighs as you can. And now come to your hips, feeling that you're living inside your hips and your hip sockets, deep inside your hips. And here too, see if you can balance your awareness of the space inside both hips. That you're living inside both hips at the same time. Bring your breath down into your hips and let it pass through the space without disturbing it. Or another way of saying that is the movement of your breath and the stillness of being balanced inside your hips can exist at the same time. Stillness and movement existing at once. And now inhabit your pelvic floor and the whole bowl of your pelvis. Letting yourself live in the whole volume of this lower third of your torso, from the front all the way through to the back and out to the side. Feel how the internal space of your pelvis is continuous with the internal space of your hips and legs. And it's continuous with the middle third of your torso, your midsection, where your solar plexus is, your respiratory diaphragm. And here too, see if you can feel yourself living inside the whole midsection, with nothing left out. Feel how the internal space of your midsection is continuous with the internal space of your chest and your heart. And inhabit the whole volume of your chest, letting yourself rest in your chest all the way down to the bottom of your heart, all the way out to the sides of the ribs. And feel that you're living inside the whole torso, pelvis, midsection, and chest. And just for now, noticing how you experience living inside your torso. Just noticing, not needing to make any meaning of how you experience this, if there's places that are easier to feel than others. Just observing. Feel how you're living inside both shoulders and seeing if you can balance the awareness of the internal space of both shoulders, that you're living inside both shoulders at the same time. Feel how you're living inside your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists and hands, all the way to each fingertip, so that they feel like your arms and your hands. Feel that you're living inside your neck, the whole cylinder of your neck and throat. Seeing if you can rest and settle all the way through to the bottom of your neck and collarbone. Our neck is often a place we lift up from, so notice your breath here too. Notice if your inhale lifts you up and away from being rested in your neck. See if you can let the breath pass through the internal space of your neck. Feel that you're living inside your whole face now, your forehead, your eyes, letting your eyes rest back and down into the sockets. Feel that you're living inside your cheekbones and your nose, your jaw, your lips and chin, all from the inside. Your ears and your brain and your whole head. Feeling that you're living inside your whole face and head. Just imagine a friendly hand coming to the top of your head, kind of complete your internal space. And feel how you inhabit your whole body from your head all the way down to your feet, all the way out to the sides of your body and through your arms. Feel how you're in contact with everywhere all at once, with nothing left out. You are continuous. And inside your whole body all at once, attune to the quality of self, just a particular quality that feels like self, not an idea, just a feeling. Another way of saying this would be see if you can attune to the echo of I am inside your whole body. I am. And feel how you're made of this quality. You are this internal space. You are made of the quality of self, however that feels to you. And gently bring your awareness now back to your neck and your throat. Let yourself rest and settle into your neck and throat. Not that you're collapsing into your neck or throat or collarbones, but that you're settling through the whole space. Maybe even feeling how the space inside your neck and throat itself is settled, how the space is settled. And inside your neck here, attune to the quality of your voice, your potential to speak inside your neck. Let yourself experience the quality of voice inside your neck, however that feels to you. Bring your breath down into your neck and let it pass through the quality of voice here. Just letting go of any ideas or concepts of what your voice should be. Just gently bringing yourself back to how the resonance of this quality of voice feels to you. What is its texture? How do you experience it? Don't even really have to have words to go with it. It's just a feeling. This feeling of your resonance, of your potential to speak. And in our first 2 weeks, we used this area of our bodies to create sound and to bring the potential of expression, the potential of voice into being. We know this area is often thought of as a place where we bring what is inside out. And that's what we did in those first 2 weeks of vocal warm ups. So now we're going to also feel how your neck is a place where you can receive and assimilate what you hear. Not just what you hear from the outside, but also what you can hear from within. So as we finish our time together, see if you can listen for a few moments to what is in your neck and throat. What arises for you as you stay with this life inside your neck? Breathe and listen to the voice within you. What does it want you to know? And whenever that's complete for you, in whatever way feels authentic, you can extend gratitude and compassion to your neck and your throat for all that it does for you every day and bringing your inside out. You can extend gratitude and compassion to your whole body. Extend thanks to all of your internal space. And let yourself receive your own gratitude. And whenever you feel ready, you can just bring your awareness back to your feet on the floor. Bring your awareness back to the air moving in and out through your nose, reminding you that you're in this room, in this body. And whenever you're ready, you can gently blink your eyes open. And I thank you for practicing together today and throughout this whole sequence of embodied voice.